Those of us in the news business, we're storytellers, and most of the time it's us telling somebody else's story. But every now and then the page is turned and we ourselves become the story. Such is the case tonight with Brittney Glazer, who has attracted attention all over the state for her courage in confronting an anonymous viewer with a hurtful message.
Oh yeah,
up
many
into
a
the
time.
stadium, climbed on.
You all know her as our Sunrise anchor and HealthCast reporter. But this week, Brittney faced something that highlighted her biggest role, a loving mother.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Brittney and her husband Matt are the proud parents of a 19-month-old girl, a 15-month-old boy they're adopting, and a new baby girl due to arrive in November. They're what modern-day society calls a transracial family because their little boy they're adopting is of another ethnicity. But when you adopt a child for the right reasons, it goes without saying skin color doesn't matter.
And the bond that we have between parent and child is regardless of whether or not we are biologically related. Love is what it's about.
That's why when Brittney received this letter in the middle of a Sunrise show, she was devastated by the words that leapt off the paper. Give back the little black boy while you have a chance. They grow up to be out of control and rapists.
When I read the first sentence, I truly felt like I had been punched in the stomach. I could not breathe. And I felt the tears come to the surface and knew that it was 30 seconds until I had to read my next news story. So I put the letter down and thought, is it even worth the energy of reading the rest of this?
But somehow this letter brings out a strength in this young family, and Brittney had this to say to the writer.
My heart is sad for you. My heart's sad that you can't appreciate so many members of our community. My heart's sad that you're working with teens that are black and that you see them this way. But then I want to say thank you for reminding me what a blessing we have and that we can be difference makers and that it can come from a toddler.
A letter that started out devastating in a strange way shows us there is still hope.
I think what we are seeing is there's a lot of people out there that embrace and support transracial families. And I know of a lot of people that do it as well. And so what we are seeing is a unified front against this. And that's all you can ask for is that the positives outweigh the negatives. And in this case, it is greatly outweighed.
Brittney, in her usual fashion, has taken a dark and dismal moment and turned it into one of triumph and hope for our world.
I would hope it's a world where they could be totally proud of their upbringing, totally proud that their family looks different, and that's okay. That they could have friends that are from so many different backgrounds, that they could all truly be whatever they want to be with no obstacle in the way.
A loving mother. Brittney has received support from thousands of you, but that's not why she wrote that blog. She did it initially as a form of therapy through writing, which quickly garnered thousands of shares, likes, and comments. To see her blog in its entirety, as well as a message from KPLC's news director about why we chose to address this message in a public forum, just go to kplctv.com and click on this article.